Hi there guys, and welcome back to Broken Sword Shadow of the Temple as a director's cut. This is part 3, and as I mentioned in part 2, if anyone's going to do a playthrough of the original Broken Sword, that whole beginning bit with Nico, never seen before, never done before, so a bit of mess around. Puzzles, however, up until a specific point, don't want to ruin it, because I imagine pretty much anyone listening to this won't have seen my original playthrough. I know what I'm doing, unless I've changed it for the director's cut, but I can't imagine I've changed any of it particularly. So I should be able to get through it a lot swifter and a lot faster. Look at this dagger.
The sight of the dead guy's staring eyes turned my knees to jelly. I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Yeah. Okay. I can look at the mirror before. Let's have a look. Anything interesting?
I hoped the fact that the mirror was already broken meant I'd escaped the bad luck.
Can't believe that stuff.
The mirror had smashed into 1,000 pieces. Bad luck for someone.
Yeah, Panta.
Poor guy. He was pretty mashed up.
Yeah. Thanks for showing me the view of the mirror, rather than him.
It was the body of the old man. It was hard to believe I'd seen him alive only minutes before. A mysteriously undamaged bottle of spirit stood on the bar. I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
Yeah, about how the explosion, kind of like, you know, the day of a tornado. It's calmer. If you're right next to the blast, you actually, it still kill you, but you actually, in terms of pieces, you'll get less mashed up if you're right next to the bomb. So yeah, I guess that's what happened to the brandy bottle.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobbart, ma'am. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
No.
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Okay.
Is that straight or with ice?
Just give me the bottle with a cheat on it.
I guess a little drop won't hurt.
Okay.
That's better.
She knocked back the brandy as if it was water. I was glad I wasn't picking up the check.
Alright, well, that cartoon style gulp wasn't in the original. That was brilliant. Gulp.
Hey, wake up! She didn't respond.
Okay. I think that's all I did before. That was good. Gulp. Oh, and then I forgot. Gotta pick up this newspaper. That's chewing on my finger. Video. Ooh, didn't get this close up before. Sweet. Well, we all know it's Cachon. Estación brutal de Via Cachon. La Nación en Itachoc. I wish I could read French, or at least come up with a decent French
The big
accent.
story was about the brutal murder of a French media magnate, shot down in cold blood. The guy oozed confidence, like a regular French statesman.
This guy.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. The column was devoted exclusively to rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. The leading article referred to the...
I want to look at that. Alright, get to the thing I know is important.
I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read, Salah Eddin, 1345.
Okay. Well, old clowny boy ran off this way, so let's go. And have a look around.
The clown had fled into this alley, but there was no sign of him now. I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe. I guess the clown had an escape over the rooftops.
Nuh-uh. I know what I'm doing, but I'll look at a few things, you know.
It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
So, you guys get to see a bit of the stuff. Why not, eh? Why not? Lots of cats hanging around my street. Never in bins, though. Anyway, ultimately, we've got to look at this.
The cover was too heavy and awkward to lift with my bare hands.
Oh no, guess we'll have to come back then. And upwards.
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Whoa, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant Moo. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche.
His beard looks a lot pointier than I imagined. You couldn't really see it properly.
What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead.
Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can. Et maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
George Stobbart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobbart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so, apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Was he talking to the drunk girl?
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Oh, yeah. Well, he wasn't deceased at the time, but yeah.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Clan.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon. The picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live if she survives the hangover. She doesn't remember seeing a clown, monsieur.
That's odd, don't you think, monsieur? Who am I to believe, I wonder? Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
How the fuck did Inspector Moo interview that lass? With her face down at her.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened...
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Okay, Kyle quest. And there's good old Nico. No! Fuck, go back. Jesus Christ.
Excuse me, mademoiselle?
That'd have been good. I'd have changed the block completely if you never actually met Nico.
Hi. My name's George Stobbart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yep, that's right. On vacation in Paris. Some vacation, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out in front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with a hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm Nicole Collard, from La Liberté.
What is that, some kind of nightclub?
Oh, no, it's a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. An eyewitness account, minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
A clown? It's him again.
It's him again. Who is this?
Who was the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Plantard. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Well, not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation.
Okay, since you said the word Rosso.
Do you know a police officer called Rosso?
Rosso? Our paths have a knack of crossing. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was deliberate. Have you seen Rosso? Is he here?
He's inside, attempting to question a witness with his psychic powers.
That guy is weird.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the grit. We want to know about the clan.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Why won't you tell me about the clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number. You help me with my story and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. I'll be on soon, monsieur.
Fine. I'll see you soon.
Bye, Nico. I just don't know what to... Alright, now we go that way and we won't get attacked. Well, not attacked. Talk to. Try and get into the toolbox. The toolbox on the floor. It's blue, it's in a small tent. It's a blue box on the floor.
Hey! Stop that! Get away from there! What do you think you're doing?
I was admiring your toolbox.
Oh, we? Had a good look, have you? I'm warning you, if you touch it, I'll crack your nut.
Okay, I get your point.
So I'll do that.
Hey! Stop that! Get away from there!
It was a battered metal toolbox.
Can I fit it again?
Hey!
Ah, I could wind him up before. Let's talk to the grumpy side.
Hey, you!
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, Ka! I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
Can I have your toolbox?
What's in the toolbox?
What's in the toolbox? As if you didn't know. What's the big deal about tools, anyhow?
They're cool. Tools are civilization.
You don't say.
That's right. Tools are what distinguish us from other animals.
Who are you calling an animal? I've met your sort before. Looking down your nose at me because I'm working class, huh? I've a good mind to knock your block off.
Shut up.
What kind of tools do you keep in your box?
Huh? You really are interested in tools?
Sure, like I said, tools are...
Yeah, civilization. So you keep saying.
So, are you gonna show them to me?
Why, you?
Aw, come on. Just a little peek.
I've got work to do. Find someone else to bother.
Yeah, show me a screwdriver. Alright, fine, clown.
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Mon. Anyway, the point is what to give him.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Shut up, fuck you know.
Pah! Look at this! Damn bleeding heart liberals! Tcha! Save the dolphins! Catch them and eat them, I say! All that fuss over a bunch of fish! Nah, that's more like it! Look at the size of those! Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe!
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend! Bucephalus reborn, mon ami! Like a streak of lightning she is! Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
What about your toolbox?
Stuff it. Help yourself.
Keep an eye on his hole. That sounds brilliant. Well, bye, you whiny little bitch. And now I'll have the toolbox.
I'd found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers.
Yeah, you know where we're going now, guys. Okay.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Down we go. Red circle on the floor, what are you gonna be today?
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn. It was the clown's red nose. I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
But, break it down. Fast. Breakfast. Shut up.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
And up the ladder we go. I said up the ladder. Trying to make him look like a fool.
Hi there.
Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
I was looking for a clown.
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu! That is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu! Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Haha, most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Okay guys, so that's enough from previous experience, as I'm just opening a pack of jelly babies. If you talk to him about anything, he just calls you a criminal. Basically, I can't open this packet. Anyway, he doesn't tell you anything until you do this. Click!
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you, and I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
By shutting up about that. Okay. Well, I know what I have to do to get further, but
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know. But the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
very true. Very, very true. Okay, I'll show a tissue.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone had emptied their nostrils into it.
Lovely image there. Hope you appreciate that. That was a nice jelly baby. Oh, anyway. Plot-wise, I gotta click on this.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
Ah, that is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Is it because it's bloody crazy looking? Jacket.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck.
Tell me more about the jacket, please.
Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind.
Tell me more about the jacket. For God's sake, get the jacket.
What was the name on the label?
Ah, it was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. a little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
Okay.
What I get,
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
And that's all we need from him.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
So the clown had escaped into the sewer, come up into the courtyard, and then slipped back into the street here. It wasn't much, but it was more than the cops had got.
Lousy cops. Well, alright, I'm gonna stop chewing your ears now. Let's phone Todders. I've already got a pet name for him. Haven't you spoken to him yet?
Hello? Who is this? Hi. My name's George Stobbart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobbart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No. No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess I'd say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Ah, thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Go on. I'm listening.
Clown.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you, I know nothing about no clown.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
I'm gonna keep talking about him.
I
anyway.
expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the supper, listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the merit marks he earned in school today. Only tonight, Monsieur Plantar won't be coming home.
You forgot the puppy.
Huh?
The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think?
I don't know Plantar. I never heard of Plantar. None of this has anything to do with me.
Thanks for
goodbye.
nothing, Todrick.
And now, let's phone Nico.
Hello, Nico Coulard.
Hello? It's George.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment later this afternoon?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come over.
I was used to working alone, but I had to admit it felt good with George on the case too. But there were some things I was going to have to do alone, and fast. I needed the answers to some questions. Who was the costume killer? And why did he murder Carchon? Why did Carchon ask for me to interview him? How did he know my father? And why was my editor so scared? There was some kind of secret war going on out there, but who was on which side? One thing I did know. I wasn't going to get the answers sitting at my desk.
Well, I was going to end this anyway. About a half hour mark. But this is all new to me again, because we are Nico again. So, join me in part 4. I never was good at remembering parts. I think right, yeah, part 4. We get to be Nico again, and I don't know what I'm doing again. Anyway, guys, please leave a like if you're feeling especially nice. Wanna even subscribe to my channel. More importantly, have a brilliant day, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Yeah.